Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now recently I've renovated the stairs and we've just had this lovely carpet runner fitted by Carpet Edgings UK. They're based in St Helens. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can go and check them out. They've done a fantastic job. I cannot fault them one little bit. Okay, so now that that's done, well, I probably should have done this job before I got that done, but I always do things in the wrong order sometimes. So the last job to do is to fit glass panels to the stairs. Now we used to have spindles on here, but they looked terrible. They were really old, they were covered in old gloss paint. They just didn't look very good. So we decided to take them all out. I'll show you a little clip now of taking them out. The wife even got involved in that. So as you can see, I've got to do a few nicely shaped panels. There's some rectangular ones there, nice and simple them ones, and then there's some shaped ones. So stick around and see how I get on. So I've bought these brackets from Amazon. They're not the most expensive ones, they're not the cheapest ones, but they're ideal for what we're going to do here. So with these, they've got the 2 rubber grips in there, and you can get either an 8 or a 10mm piece of glass in there. Now, I haven't decided what I'm going to go for yet. So these screw onto there, like so. And then with the adjustment screws there, they clamp onto the glass. So I've just got to screw these on, and then I can make templates for the glass then. So I've screwed all the brackets in place now, and I've screwed them down tight with an impact driver. Now I think it's a good idea if I back the screw off just a little bit, just so when the glass comes to go in, there's a little bit of play in it and it'll marry up to the glass perfectly. So I just need to back them off ever so slightly with a screwdriver. Just so there's a little tiny bit of flex on them, but they're still strong. So now, because I'm at home, I've got the luxury of being able to go into the workshop and cut some templates. But it's easy enough to do. I'm just going to use 3mm hardboard or 3mm MDF, and it's really easy to cut. So I'm just going to take some rough measurements now, cut them to size, then bring them in and mark out the angles on them. as you can see, I've put the hardboard templates in. So they're all cut and ready to go. The square ones I've left because I can just give sizes in for them. I don't need to template them. Right, so I picked the glass panels up this morning. Let's hope they're all the right size. So fitting them is really quite simple. So just get your Allen key bit and undo the screws. Remember that I left them a little bit loose. That's so when the glass goes in, they'll find their own parallel. Okay, so then put your rubber grips back in. Should be a snug fit. There we go. Right, so just lift the panel in and hope that it fits. Okay, that's good. Then put the rubber grips into the, what would you call them, front caps. And then just loosely put the couple of screws in. Just loosely for now. Apologies for the baby noises. The baby's playing in the background. Okay, so if I do each corner, it'll hold it in place. Right, so now that all the clamps are in place, you can tighten up all the screws and do the little grub screw as well, which keeps the two plates parallel so it doesn't jam in on the glass. So that one's important as well. So just try and keep the clamps parallel. So before you tighten down all the screws, just make sure you're happy with the gaps around the panel. There is a little bit of movement in them. I left them a little bit smaller than the openings, so if I wasn't happy, if it wasn't square, I could move them a touch, but that looks alright to me, so I can go ahead and tighten all the screws now. And that was little Millie. Help him film. As you can see, it's keeping this little one from falling down the stairs. Millie! Plenty of sticky fingerprints all over her already. Say bye. Say bye. Okay, so that's all the panels in. I couldn't be happier. They're really good. They look spot on. I'm really pleased with them. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next time.